traders, I've been working with the indicators and adding some features, and I want to show you something that I think is pretty remarkable. Now have a look at these alerts that you see here. This red alert, green alert, this red alert here. This is a daily time frame, and what these alerts are doing is giving us a trend reversal pretty accurately, as you can see. Buy, sell, buy. Daily time frame. I'll explain what's going on here. I've got two indicators. I'm going to be introducing this one under here as well. This will be a new indicator that we can have access to shortly. Hopefully during the week. I'll release it and make it available to my VIP members. Now this one has already been updated, so you have access to this now. This is the trend bar indicator. If you're in VIP and you're a paid member, you'll be able to have these alerts, these signals right now. So I'm just going to explain what this indicator is doing and the reason why I've been working on this over the last 2 weeks or so. We've had a lot of volatility in the markets since the Bank of Japan raised their interest rates. Markets have crashed. They've rallied, they're crashing again, and it's a really difficult time to be trading. We had a couple of slow weeks when the Bank of Japan raised rates. We've managed to come good in the last 2 weeks. We've done quite well. Okay, we've had 2 profitable weeks there after a couple of slow weeks. But I think this is going to be a game changer. I mean, look, you can see the results here with this indicator. And I'm mainly interested in this signal here. So what this is doing is giving us trend reversal. See how these candles are green? That's set up with the trend bars indicator. These green candles shift color when it changes trend. And what this alert does, it tells us when we've gone from green to white to red. Okay, so it'll paint on the red candle. Similarly over here we have the red candles shifting through to white and then green. Okay, and then we get the signal on this green candle. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to wait for the next candle before we enter the trade. So the signal fires on this candle, we just sit back and come in on the next candle here. Or we go down to a 4-hour chart and we get in earlier. We get in through here. There's a little bit more risk involved with that, obviously, because this hasn't established. In any case, you can see how effective these signals are. Now, to take it one step further, we're going to rely on this indicator down here. What we're looking for is, if we have an alert here, for example, this one, we need to see this blue line in a bearish trend. We want to see it tap into this red channel and then leave the red channel and cross over this white line. All right, now that's a bit of an early signal, given that that occurred here. Once it advances and it's crossed over the purple line and it's heading into this mid range here, okay, 50% of this high to low, we could definitely look to get involved on the 4-hour chart. So we want this on the daily, and this crossover here occurs there. And look at the angle that this is trading from. Now we need to see it coming from this red zone, and we want strong angle like that is going to be a much better signal, right? And this is a pretty early signal. So if we mark this up, we can have a look at it on the 4-hour chart. But you're going to find that this is pretty accurate. And it's going to give us some really nice opportunities. Right, so that occurred there. Alert POI, will we do that? Go to a 4-hour time frame and look what we've got here on the 4H. Okay, back over to the daily. All right, we have our green signal here and we stick to the rules. Okay, we want to see a touch on the green channel. Okay, we've got that. Then we want to see the crossover the white and then coming into the purple line and through into this mid line here, this dotted line or dashed line. The signal comes after. Okay, so we look to trade on the 4-hour time frame. You could catch that, or you could take it on this next candle. We should wait for the next candle close, or this candle to close, I should say. So we just wait for the second candle to paint, then we can look to enter on this candle here. And again, if you want to get involved, you can go down to the 4-hour time frame, and that would give you an entry on the 4H. I hope this is all making sense. You can gain access to these guys. I'm going to make this one down here available in the coming week, early in the week, and all my VIP members will have access, and we're going to be trading this strategy moving forward. We'll continue with our trend continuation strategy that we've been trading, and then we're going to trade. I mean, look, this is trend continuation, given that this has already rotated here and it's starting to trend. But it's a trend reversal, catching it early on in the piece. So as long as we stick to the rules, this will be, I think, a pretty reliable strategy. I mean, even these worked out okay there, and we don't have the blue line in the green zone. Okay, it's a higher risk if you take that trade. I guess you could take it. For example, these worked out really well. They all worked out really well, but this is our first entry point here after this touchdown in here. How far back do you want to go? Okay, see, this is why this signal here is a false signal. Why? Because we don't have a movement from the green zone. Down here we do, and that is the signal that we want to take. It's a daily chart, guys. We get in on the 4-hour time frame and we got all of this movement here to capitalize on. Stops can be reasonably tight. This is a daily again, and we can place our stop under a previous daily. Okay, for example, with this trade here, okay, we've got the move from our green zone, the cross up. Okay, so we take this trade, let's say we entered on the pullback here. We're only going to be looking for 1.5R, so stop loss can just go under this previous candle. We're looking for 1.5R by default, but in saying that, what we can do is pull our stop loss to break even and take advantage of some of these moves. It's a daily time frame, so we're going to be catching some really nice extended moves, because what we want to do with these as well is add to our position. That's just an option if you want to do that. All right, so this is a strategy, and you can gain access to this. There's the move away from the red zone, and there's the red alert. Some of these pairs trend better than others, so I'm going to be picking the best of the best. Now, there'll be a selection of pairs that we trade, and I'll be keeping an eye on that. Okay, some of these pairs have a lot of volatility, others are a lot smoother and trend really well. So here's my invite to gain access. If you haven't already, head over to my website, Trading with Anthony. Scroll down and you'll see our weekly reports down here, been updated. This one goes back, so you can see a bit of history. But take up the 7-day free trial if you haven't already. The indicators are not included in that. So if you want access to the indicators, the free trial gives you access to VIP and our signals. If you want access to the indicators, just go down here to membership, click VIP down here, that'll do, and it will take you over here. It's only $29.95. I'm thinking of increasing this, so I would encourage you to lock in this and lock it in now. PayPal's a good option down in here, and once you do that, as long as you keep your subscription going and the payment is current, you'll stay on the $29.95 a month or whatever option you choose, right? If you miss your payment and delay a week or whatever, and then you want to rejoin again, well, you'll have to join at the new price. So the best way to do this is just click this PayPal button, and PayPal will automatically keep your subscription running without any issues, as long as there's funds in your account. That's my invite. And I think we're going to be in for an interesting week next week, to say the least. So with that, hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.